Hey guys, so for this project you're going to need two bottles. I'm using an old kombucha bottle and then an old bottle that I had some cold brew in from the store. I'm also using two different color paints, one for each bottle. I'll leave the colors down below in the description and where you can get them from. You will also need some brushes. I got these from Dollar Tree. Some alcohol to take the label off your bottles, and some baking soda. So here I'm just putting down some old wrapping paper just so I don't get the counters messed up. And then I'm just putting some paint into a plastic cup and I'm gonna add in the baking soda. There's no particular measurement for this. I just kept adding paint and baking soda in until I got the right consistency. I wanted it to be thick, but still thin enough to be able to be painted on, if that makes sense. So you can see here that I'm just doing like short strokes all over the bottle. You do have to work fast because I guess adding in the baking soda makes the paint dry quicker. Then once I got that bottle fully covered, I'm gonna move over to the kombucha bottle. I used the alcohol just to like rub on the label to take the label off and then soap and water after to clean it. So I'm just following the same steps with this, just with a darker brown. And then I'm gonna set them both to the side and let them dry overnight. They did dry quicker than that though, it just takes a couple hours, but I just wanted to make sure that they were fully dry before I touched them. Also, I only did one coat because I did like the opaque look, that it still had some places where you can see through, but you can do as many coats as you like. This was just my preference. And here's the finished product. I do really like how it came out. I love the texture, how it dried on the bottles. Definitely goes well with my decor. I think next time that I do it, I want to try white or black or like a charcoal gray. I think it would look cute with that as well. Okay, for this project, I have a pail that I got from Dollar Tree. You can also get those anywhere, Walmart, Target, whatever. I got this little rack from Dollar Tree too for the paint dripping. Your choice of paint. Two trinket dishes I got from Target's Dollar Spot. And I'm gonna use some plastic cups, spoons, and Mod Podge for mixing medium. So here I'm just putting Mod Podge in cups. Again, I don't have any exact measurements. I was just eyeing this. Each cup you're gonna put a different color paint in there. And then I also added like just a little splash of water to each cup. You want to thin the paint out, but you don't want it to be too watery. You just want like a nice little consistency to where it still is a little bit thicker, like thicker than water, but not as thick as paint just fresh out of the bottle. And I'll show you why a little later. So I decided to do four colors. I added white, didn't catch that part on camera. So here I'm just taking each color and pouring it in, starting with the white. You'll see when I add the black that the white and the black mix and make like a gray color, which I loved. And then I'm also going to go ahead and add the other two browns. Now, initially, I tried to use a blow dryer to do like the blow method. And usually that comes out really pretty, but I think that this project is too small to do that method, because you can see here it wasn't giving what it needed to give. Okay, so I ditched the dryer. I'll try that again, like on a bigger thing, like a canvas or something. And I just decided to just move the trinket dish around like you see me doing here so that the colors could mix. And I actually just really like this method for this trinket dish. I think it came out beautiful. Now, girl, you're probably wondering why that trinket dish looks the way that it does. But remember earlier when I said paint fresh out the jar, like it's too thick? I had never done this method before, so yeah, I put the paint like straight out the jar, didn't even thin it, and I attempted to blow it around with the blow dryer and it literally would not even budge. So I just scraped the paint off, and I decided that I'm just still gonna do the pour method the right way over it. It's gonna have some texture, but it's still gonna be cute in the end. It's important to know that even if you put the paint the same way on each dish, it's still not going to come out the same, even if you mimic the same movements that you did. Me personally, I did not want them to look the same, but for those of you who plan on recreating this project, just be aware of the fact that they more than likely will not look the same. I did have some leftover paint, so I decided to use it on this candle holder that I also got from Dollar Tree a little while ago. Repeating the same exact steps. I don't really think it matters if you do the top or the stem first, or whatever order it's in. The paint is still gonna go everywhere. This is definitely probably my favorite project out of this whole video. I did let these dry overnight, and guys, they came out so cute. Like, look at that. I feel like you can buy that in the store somewhere. Like, that's cute. I love how the colors merged. I love how the gray color was created, even though I did not use that color. You can see that there's some texture on this one, but it's still beautiful nonetheless. Like, I did that. I did not use a sealant on these, but if you wanted to use them as like a soap dish or something, I would suggest using a sealant just because water will be touching them so that they'll last longer. Look at her, like, what? So cute. And for this project, I have this mirror that I got from Hobby Lobby for $2. You're gonna need a pen, you're going to need some scissors, a box cutter, and some tape. You will also need a bowl that's bigger than your mirror, some nautical rope from Dollar Tree, I'm using 3, a glue gun, and some cardboard. So you're going to start out by tracing the bowl upside down. Again, you want this to be bigger than your mirror because this is going to be the foundation for your mirror to be glued on. So I'm just cutting out the shape with a box cutter. just doing like the first layer, and then I'm going to put another piece of cardboard underneath so that I can get through all the way through the cardboard, and so that I don't mark up the floor by doing this. Okay, so we have our shape cut out. I'm just cutting off the little like rugged edges. Okay, now that we have that all done, I'm opening up all 3 ropes and I'm gonna line them up evenly and then place a piece of tape over it on the floor so that I can go ahead and braid them without them moving. So I braided it all the way down until it looks like so. And this is what I'm going to go ahead and glue on the cardboard around the mirror. I'm just securing the end of it with some tape, and then you'll see that I start to use the hot glue to just basically wrap the braid around, making sure that the edge of the mirror is covered. So the braid was kind of glued down on an angle. This is where the 4th rope comes into play. I'm going to basically hot glue it around the edge of the cardboard. You can see that I'm leaving a couple of inches at the top because we're going to use that to tie a knot later. So I'm just going to go ahead and line the complete perimeter with this rope until it comes all the way back up to the other side. If you want to put a backing on the back of your mirror, you definitely can. I just chose not to because my mirror will be hanging on a wall and no one will see it. After you wrap the short string fully around, we're going to take the long string and just pull it back over the front for a third time and then cut it off so we can tie a knot. So in total, this project took about $6 to make. Let me know if you like it down in the comments below. It's definitely giving Urban Outfitters home, Pottery Barn type of vibe, and I like it. With this project, I got this canvas from Dollar Tree. It's an 8x10, and then I got 2 packs of stickers. Those are also from Dollar Tree. This spray paint is from Walmart. It's 94 cents, and it's in the color Glossy Black. So after I cut out all the letters that I need, I'm just like playing with the letters to see how I want them to be lined up, whatever I think is the cutest. So I really like the way that this one looked. So now I'm taking tweezers and I'm just peeling the letters off carefully and placing them on the cardboard. They do have a sticky backing, so I'm just using that because my plan is to use them more of like a stencil. Now that we have that done, I'm just gonna go ahead and give it a couple coats of spray paint. You guys, so originally I was gonna make this black and white, but as I started to spray paint it, I really liked how the black on black looked, even though I know like it's harder to read, but I just love like how sleek it looked. So you guys can let me know like what do you think, because I am going to show both options. I really love how that looks. I'm obsessed with it. But in the next clip, you'll also see it in black and white. So leave a comment down below and let me know which one you guys think looks better. I really appreciate you guys taking the time out to watch my video. Remember to comment, like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. Bye.